All right, last example here on lesson 4-13, and then we're done with the unit. Yay! This one's similar to our example 2, where it's one of those weird equations, not the normal y equals mx plus b type. We have an x being less than 7. So HOI was what we had in mind for our acronym for example 2. This is an x1, which means that VUX should be going through your head. Those vertical lines, undefined slopes, and x equals a number equation. So we have an x value that is 7. So we're starting off at 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we want a vertical line going through this point, but pause, freeze, hold up, notice the difference here. In this situation, we do not have an or equal to inequality, so this is going to get a dashed line, which is important that we realize that before we made our line. And you make it on your paper, no big deal. All you got to do is erase little chunks of it. So vertical dashed line through this point right here. All right, I can do that. Boom, 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 do. Boom. So that's the example of what a dashed line would look like. Just little dashes. You're just not filling the entire thing in. And so now the shading. That inequality says that x is greater than. Nope. See, and this is why I use the hands. I even have my hands up in front of me, and I'm still saying the wrong inequality. X is less than 7. So where do the x values on my graph get less than 7? And here we're not talking about above or below because we have a vertical line. So we're talking to the left or to the right. The x's get smaller to the left. So that's where my shading goes. Let's use, you wouldn't think it'd be this hard for me to pick colors, but it really is. So my shading goes to the left where those x values are getting smaller than 7. And last but not least is a point on the line of solution. In this situation, it is not, because it's a dashed line, not solid. You had a less than inequality, not an or equal to. So in this situation, only points inside the shaded area are solutions. Oh yay, I'm so excited to go eat breakfast. My tummy is grumbling. All right, so when you're doing these inequalities, make sure that you are doing the shading and checking to see if it's a dashed versus a solid line. And so just to reiterate, any point inside here is in the solution set. So 0, 0 would be a solution, this point, this point, this point, the infinite number of points that fall in there, coming from the fact that we know inequalities have an infinite number of solutions. So that's it. That's all. Your unit 4 is complete. You've got a review sheet and stuff. Keep on keeping.